Chaos Classic, my best performance to date at under 90. So this was the heaviest show in history for under 90 kilo class. So we started off with the axle. What I do differently to a lot of people is I've practiced split jerk for 7-8 years now, right from the beginning, because I knew I couldn't rely on brute upper body strength. So a lot of people told me when I started that I needed to get a lot stronger upper body and that I was wasting my time jerking. And it's just nice to be currently the best in Britain at axle overhead. And this got me third overall in this, joint third, and I had a good effort at the 163 and I managed to clean it. So that was a PB. I'm really happy with that. 290 for 5 deadlift. So what I did differently to a lot of people here was I embraced the hitching as a skill. So if I was going for clean reps, I definitely wouldn't have got this third rep. Maybe I'd have got the third, but definitely not fourth. Whereas I've been practicing the hitch as a skill in itself, and it's been an absolute game changer for me, especially when I'm repping at 5 reps or below. And another lesson on this is the fact that I took the lighter option. There was a 340 option or a 290, and I took the 290 option, even though I think I'd have given 340 maybe a good go. But I wanted to beat my 290 for 4 PB and see what points I could get with 5, and I nailed my target and finished mid-table on this. The 410 yoke, so this was my banker event. I beat second place by nearly 2 seconds, I think. And I just felt really confident. I knew this was an event that I needed to get top points on if I wanted to be up there. So again, I'm going against the grain a little bit. I'm using lifters that I find that helps me when I'm doing heavy yoke because I can keep my feet close to the floor. I'm also doing a staggered stand start, which a lot of people told me that I wouldn't be able to do because it's when it's heavy. So this is a 900-pound yoke at 90 kilos body weight. So the load and drag, again, a thing that I'm doing a little bit differently to a lot of people is when I get to the drag, I'm taking a sideways technique that, again, people have told me that I'd be wrong doing, but feels great for me, and I can do faster times, and the grip is more reliable. So I was a bit unsure going into this. I'm very good at moving, but I've not got that much data on medleys compared to, say, Farmers and Yoke that I've done in most comps I've ever done. So I was really pleased to get second on this against some really experienced guys. Farmers, this is my most improved event of the last year. I've been working on my grip tirelessly as an extra day in my program. So you can see that I'm not hesitating on the turn here whatsoever. Feeling really good. Again, staggered stand start a little bit against the grain. Hands further forward to lever the weight off the floor. Again, to make the pickup easier. Some people say it doesn't make a difference. It definitely does to me. I feel like I'm not as I break the weight off the floor, I'm not taking all the weight at once. It feels amazing. Event number 6, the sandbag load medley. This was 100, 120, 140, 160, and I knew I wasn't going to get the 160, but I wanted to maximise. I wanted to get sub 12 seconds on the 3, which I did, but it wasn't quite good enough to beat CJ, who won overall. If it had been a second or 2 faster, I would have won overall with the fastest 3. So a little thing that I've gone against the grain with on the training here. I've been dialing in the 1 motions, which have really saved me a bit of time almost given me a bit of a head start. And then the only thing that has been my problem is not being strong enough on the pick on the 140 compared to CJ, where he's got so much more flexion strength. So his speed off the floor on the 140 was the thing that really separated us. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Fantastic day, fantastic run, heaviest 90 kilo show in history, and I nailed it.